This people's revolution, people's movement in this country inspired a lot of us. Do not underestimate Filipinos, the faith, their hope was generated in many, particularly in this region, when we struggle for freedom, for democracy. We were very much inspired by it. I would like to start by clarifying one point. I did not volunteer, and I'm not volunteering to help in the Mindanao process. A friend of mine contacted me. And I is interested in help. Obviously, as a Christian, as a human being, each of us, whenever you ask, are you interested, can you help on this and that and that? Of course, we have to say yes. Of course, I can try to help. But as I said in the email, I'm very ignorant about the complexity of the problems in Mindanao. All I can say is I can read and I can listen. And if all sides agree, I can try to help. But when you say try to help, you can help in many other ways, not necessarily being a so-called mediator. This exercise, hosted by the International Peace Foundation, also many other activities going on in the Mindanao, in Philippines, involving civil society, is contribution to a lasting peace, cultural peace in the Philippines. That's what I meant. What I'm happy to do is to mediate between Ateneo and La Salle. The president of Ateneo, Davao, thanked him. I was there yesterday. He thanked you all his love. The theme that is for this series is lasting peace, an attainable dream. Of course, if you were to listen to, I'm sure, because I've heard him so many times, I've conversed with him so many times, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, he would dream along with you. He would make you dream along with him that yes, peace is, in our world, is an attainable dream. I'm also a dreamer, but I'm a bit more practical and sometimes skeptical as I read humanity's history. Yes, peace in our planet is an attainable dream. Who knows, 50 years, 100 years, 1,000 years from now. But as we review or we revisit the history of the world, we don't even have to go far back before World War II. Just after World War II, one has to be really extraordinarily optimist to believe that in my lifetime, in your lifetime, peace can be achieved throughout this world. Immediately after World War II, in this very region of the world, we had some of the most vicious conflicts. From Vietnam to Laos, to Cambodia, more than 1 million people lost their lives, all in the name of the struggle against communism or for communist ideals. Some dream of a better world than the one that prevailed in Indochina at the time. Others, way back from another continent, thought that it was their sacred mission to stop atheist communism from taking over in Indochina and maybe moving beyond Indochina. So they went to war, dropping more weapons, more bombs on Cambodia, neutral Cambodia, than all the weapons dropped, all the bombs dropped in Europe during World War II. Not to forget the Korean War in the 50s. And then in our more recent times, then came as the U.S. retreated from Indochina, the Khmer Rouge took over in Cambodia, and we all know what happened. More than 1 million people, 2 million maybe lost their lives there. all in the name of an extraordinary, quote-unquote, ideology. People's lives are wasted on the altar of yet another ideology. And the Europeans that lived through World War II, one of the worst, probably the worst war ever in humanity history, started in civilized Europe and caused the death of millions of people in Europe and elsewhere, where the war also reached. Timor-Leste did not escape World War II. Madame, President of Paris University said we were occupied by Portugal, colonized Portugal, and then Indonesia, but there was in between, in the intermission, we were occupied also by Japan. So almost like everybody were interested in one way or another occupying Timor-Leste. Only to say that even Timor-Leste did not escape World War II. And yet, soon after World War II, we have to say soon after World War II, because in humanity history, 30 years, 40 years is nothing. Look at what happened in the Balkans. Hundreds of thousands enslaved, tens of thousands died, and then we saw the partition, the split up of the former Yugoslavia. Of course, there are also extraordinary positive things that happened in Europe and in the world since World War II. The advance of human rights slowly, gradually became an accepted universal principle. Even if we look back only 10, 20 years ago in this region, where there was still a debate in certain circles whether human rights was indeed a universal principle applicable to all cultures, all regions, or there are some specificities such as Asian values. Today, I think even that notion of Asian values supposedly in conflict with the universal values of human rights, of human life, of the right of the individual to be free from fear, from torture, that notion is also have been discredited, and we don't hear much now. Certain elite groups in Asia invoking the so-called Asian values as against the universal applicability, the universal obligation of all states to honor the basic principles enshrined in the Universal Human Rights, in the UN Charter, in the two covenants, political, civil, cultural rights, and social, economic, cultural rights. So that is progress. Progress is extraordinary also how Europe moved beyond World War II. Last year, 2008, I nominated the European Union / European Commission for the Nobel Peace Prize. I believe that the European Union is one of the greatest institutions that born out of after World War II, creating a borderless Europe. And unfortunately, the Nobel Committee in Oslo decided to give respect to the European Union to former President of Finland, Martti Ahtisaari. I don't know the CV, the curriculum, the history of Martti Ahtisaari, except for what appears in the media, but you might know, I recall he was one of the last mediators in the Kosovo conflict on behalf of the UN, the European Union, and yet that conflict was not resolved as proposed by Martti Ahtisaari. Today, Kosovo is independent, recognized only by 50 states. In Asia, only Malaysia is recognized. Many other countries in Asia and elsewhere are not recognizing Kosovo's independence. you students of international relations or politics might wish to analyze, should Philippines, should ASEAN countries, the rest, recognize the independence of Kosovo? If not, why not? If yes, why should you recognize? If, after all, Kosovo was part of Serbia historically for hundreds of years, Kosovo was the center of Serbia.